Yep, here we are. Usually I do a, shared chat, but because I now have so many things running at the same time, if I tried to open Twitch on the computer with all this stuff running, I'm gonna crash.
Fair enough. I had that problem last
Guaranteed.
Sunday because last Sunday I did a collaboration and we tried to share the models, and at some points without a game, my computer was at 100%. So,
Yep. Mine's usually pretty good at managing. Like I've ran the program that runs my model 2 games, and I was also like uh secondary streaming it somewhere else, and it still ran fine-ish.
mm,
Lagged a bit. That's about it.
yeah, normally I have a good computer, but with models and streaming and every stuff around, it starts to get to its limits. So it's not that easy. If you have just some private gaming stuff and with a bit of Discord, it's easy, but at some point just gets too much.
It if there's a way to share chat, I don't know if I can join it using like the app. Twitch app kind of sucks,
I mean, we
but
can do a collaborate on Twitch, but for that we need to open a browser and something like this. But it should not use a lot, so I can just knock if you want.
let's find out.
Yeah.
What's up, Fred? We got a cat.
Ah.
Today is cat day.
uh, let's see if I can join. So I knocked.
Hello, Cinder. Give me a moment.
Dum, 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 dum.
Accept.
Nice
Everything
work.
is running at a smooth 15 frames per second.
I have no idea of my
Very
stats.
cool.
I have 13. Close enough.
These are the struggles we do to make this stuff work.
Yeah,
Anyway,
it's the
Cinder
easy
already
stuff.
redeemed me to take a shot, so fucking cheers. Thank you, everyone, for showing up. It's always good to have people to sit here and listen to me ramble with a new guest.
I even
Today's
bought some
guest
stuff
is
to drink.
Dreg.
Hi.
It is a demon cat, or something along them lines.
More or less. I have wings.
Yeah, I have wings too. They're on my head.
I even have a balloon thingy. Like
I
this.
don't have a whole lot of toggles with this.
It's more or less, I just had
This is,
items and I thought, okay, I should put something on the cat because the cat's a bit default to have
mhm.
something.
I think the low poly situation here just makes it funnier.
Fair enough.
Honest to God, it just makes it funnier.
I mean, I could get more detailed, but I have my model really small to have the option to move around like this. That's the main reason.
Hmm.
And I like this because I have even an arrow on my head to show stuff around. This is something I like to do, to joke around and stuff like this. So I have
I've
more
kind of
freedom like
compressed
this.
the hell out of you, so I don't think that really helps for a lot of the visual jokes.
There, fair enough.
Although I was like contemplating just having you be like a regular sized cat sitting there, but
In
then
a box.
wouldn't work really. So you're just an oversized cat just sitting
Yeah.
there. At least you got the light on you. Most
Ooh.
people like that.
Here's the light.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
And normally, even with a default thing, I think you need to do some jokes with. adding stuff like items or just moving on the stream and stuff like this. If you can't do some drawing because I can't draw, you need to do some other stuff to make things work and be a bit funny.
I have a very good um, architect. That's the word we came up with, who's going to be making me a new body eventually.
Mm.
Although it's very hush hush. This is completely non-canon bullshit I'm talking about right now, but more video incoming some point in the next like year and a half.
So, do you get a new model or do you stay 3D or half 2D?
I am getting a 2.0 3D model some point in the next like year and a half.
Ah, okay. Just in the thoughts.
And then I'm going to use that as a reference for 2D.
I understand. So it's just some collection of what you want to do, and then okay, now you have the concept, make it to a model.
Yep.
I,
Because
mhm.
uh, similar in logic to what you're doing, this is not my model. This is a public model that I just so
mm,
happen to have bought.
I thought about that. As ask if a lot of people, a lot of VTuber, what is a good idea to start with? And many people say, okay, some chibi models or some free models or something like this. And I thought, okay, the best thing is still a custom model for me, at least, because I think it needs some personality. And
Yep.
for the start of okay, I should just everyone else say okay, I want a model or want something specific and stuff like this, and say okay, I just start with something, and then the cat happened. And while I'm working on the model, I said okay, put some glasses on my cat because I thought about my model having glasses or wings because I want more dragon themes, and then just put it on the cat to test it if it actually looks good and come up with an idea. And currently, I have a model in the making. It's really fun. I will get two models actually: a dragon, so a mini dragon one, and a human, so dragon kind of model. But it still needs at least 2 weeks until it's done, and because I'm working full time, I only have the weekends to prepare for debut stuff. So currently I'm doing a lot of work on Friday and Saturdays to prepare that, like making a post, like an overlay or something like this, and this is a lot of work.
I took
No,
four
you.
days off work to get over food poisoning.
Oh, because of the alcohol or?
Apparently, this is fucking news to me. Apparently, if you mix red wine and an expired energy drink, you throw up. It's great.
I think if you just drink the expired energy drink, you have the same result.
No, I usually have a gut of iron.
Fair enough.
I mixed that with some other crap because I was drunk, and I was like, you know what? I should have a caffeine drink to like get it out of my system a little faster, and a sandwich.
Mm,
And no, no, that didn't work. Very
yeah.
unhealthy choice.
Normal, what I know, if you're drunk, some fruity drinks should help, like orange juice or apple juice or something like this, to get some vitamins back and get some hydration.
Fruit juice, bread,
Yeah, so everything in
that
that
usual
direction.
thing.
Yeah.
Hey, there's Squish.
Hi, Squish. I was in her chat
Okay.
before because he was streaming,
Uh,
and I said she may join in.
they get their day in a week.
I had something like next week, I think.
Yep. I think it's something like that. About
Mm,
14 days from now.
because about the homies. Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
So, um,
So,
uh,
how's it feel to be the only second male to ever be on this show?
ooh, special. No,
Technically
uh,
the first.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, I noticed that a lot of people in the VTube scene are females, and even if there are some males, they use a female model,
Female, trans. It's usually
like
what I've come across so far.
yeah, female trans, other kind of people. And I noticed in the VTube series you have a lot of this kind. You have some male VTubers, but a lot less. And as I thought
Yeah.
about what I do, and I still want to try as a male VTuber and as a with a male VTuber model. That's not so
A lot
common,
of them
actually.
go like they either go into the news scene, report on drama and stuff, where most
mm,
male streamers are like, completely okay showing their face because it's like doesn't really matter what the fuck you look like.
yeah.
Male
Uh,
streamers aren't streaming because they look good. They're streaming because they either have good gaming skills or they're funny.
mm,
So showing your face really doesn't fucking matter too much.
I
However, my face is on a lot of records, and I don't want people fucking seeing it. So being anonymous is really cool.
It's the same. I thought the
So
same. Not
model.
I don't have a record, but the thing is, I'm really, let's say, shy, and I'm holding back if I know people know me. So I always think about if I say something that it can be slightly wrong, even if I don't mean it like this, people can take it the wrong way or get it out of context and get it to my real life, and it can fuck your job up, it can fuck your friends up or something. Even if it doesn't happen, you still have something in your mind. Okay, maybe you shouldn't do something or shouldn't say something and something like this. And with a VTube medal, you have some kind of anonymous
Anonymity.
anonymity, yes. So
Yeah.
even if it's just in the thought, even if it doesn't care, you still can talk a lot more openly if you think, okay, you are behind the model.
Yeah, the good old mask of the anonymous. It
Exactly.
helps.
It helps. And I did try with a cam stream years ago. It was something like 10 years ago, but I noticed even that problem that you have. I had some kind of things I don't want to say, even if it's normal to say, just because I had a switch in my head to say, no, don't do that, or so don't do something like this. And here I can just goof around and
Yeah,
do stupid shit.
I don't usually have that problem, which is kind of the big thing of why I do these mocktails.
Yeah.
This is sort of a no judge, no care. If you're gonna say fucked up things, you're gonna say fucked up things. Although, most people know how to filter themselves from saying truly horrid shit.
Yeah. I
I don't,
mean,
but then again, I also don't care. I'm not on any major platforms besides YouTube and Twitch, and I'm out in the middle of literal nowhere.
mm,
So if you actually want to come and screw me up for my dog shit opinions, feel free. It'll make my life more interesting.
fair enough. Fair enough.
I'll fight you in the parking lot of my job. I don't actually give a shit. It'll actually boost revenue. It'd be great.
Oh, in that case. Yeah, I think I only think the big I have no problem to defend myself. I only have a problem if some people don't fuck with me, but fuck with the situation I have. For example, with my
Yeah.
friends or with my job, and I could lose my job because some people just are fucked up in the hands. Say, okay, you are a problem. I want to deal with you, or something like this. I have no idea, and that's the thing that's
It's one of the
problematic.
it's one of the few rare good cases I've had with my current job is they really don't care.
Then
Like they
it's
they
nice.
completely divide work and life. You're gonna
Yeah.
do whatever you're gonna do outside, just don't bring it here. So I
Mm.
can basically do and say whatever the fuck I want on the internet. They're not checking, they don't care.
Fair enough. And that's good if you have something like that. It's really good.
That's the main reason I don't touch Twitter, because I know
Mm,
I'll get in drama. I know damn well I will.
I looked into Twitter. The first time I streamed, I just streamed. Maybe a few YouTube videos I just streamed. And now I just want to go in the game, more or less check, look into Twitter, look into Blue Sky, look into Reddit, look in different kind of Discord server and stuff like this, and look, okay, what can I do to actually have a chance and do some stuff to get people interested in me, even if it's just stupid shows or shorts or something like this. And I noticed
That's
on
usually what I
Twitter,
do here. That's what this is. It's to put a highlight on lower creators. Sometimes higher creators just for my own ego.
yeah, fair enough.
That's what the last lady was for.
It's always nice. I mean, you have a good situation with some mocktails and
Don't
kind
tell her
of.
that though.
I don't know
Don't
who
tell
you
her I
mean, so.
dragged her on here for my own ego.
I mean, to be fair, you even with getting people to lower or higher viewer, it's always something like you have something in the back head and think, okay, maybe you like that kind of people more than the other. Even if you want to be fair, you have still something in the back, even if it's ego or something like this. If you can deactivate it and say, okay, you still doesn't care, it's another story. If you
Huh.
know what I mean.
I just do this streaming stuff because it fills the time. Gives
Yeah,
me
fair.
something to actually like work on.
For me, it was more like I try to get to know more people. I noticed with my friend group, I'm really in a bubble where I don't meet new people. And I really like streaming and do content stuff, but I had no time. First, I was
Yeah.
workless, then had time in doing stuff like this. Then now I got work. Now I have 40 hours, and I always said, okay, if I want to go streaming again, I need to take the time for that. And at which point you have the time. Then I noticed, okay, with friends, they only do maybe drinking some beers or have other stuff, has less time for me and stuff like this. And so at some point I said, okay, I need to go outside and do some stuff. I need to get to know more people because at some point I will just have nothing to do or alone or at home and say, okay, try streaming because you need to get know people. You even if these people call in your chat, you need meet new people and actually have fun with it. So why not? No, I take the day or take the time to stream, even if it's just 2 or 3 hours or 2 streams a day at week or something like this, just to say, okay, do something. Even doesn't care how much. It doesn't care if it's good. Doesn't care if it's 1-0 or 100 for you. Just do something you have fun with. And that's
Yeah,
how I started.
I've been playing video games since I was a toddler. Like
Same.
literally the minute my hands could grab something, I used to play the GameCube. I think I was like 7. That was 20 years ago. So, uh, fucking, ever since then, I've basically played just about everything on the internet that's you could physically get your hands on without being illegal. And now I'm at a point where if I sit down to play something of my own aberration,
Hmm.
it's not as fun.
I noticed I play video games a lot. I even can remember that I can't read or I couldn't read and played some video games. Is it on a computer, if a console or something like this? And I start really early. And I was more like, okay, I need to have fun in the game to play it. It doesn't need to rush it. It doesn't need to be competitive. I just need to have fun. And at the
That's
time,
why I
why
play MMOs and stuff.
more I stopped playing MMOs because of this. No, MMOs, something like World of Warcraft. I stopped World of
I
Warcraft.
find weird fun in putting time into a project so that I can help other people with the same thing.
Mm,
Or to flex. I like to flex a bit when I can.
I mean,
That's why I play Warframe.
I would say both. So you flex with your knowledge to help people,
Yeah.
something like that. So sorry.
Like I know damn well there's going to be people in Warframe that are way above me in skill and knowledge of the game and stuff. But I have a really cool Sevagoth and you could suck it.
I had one story about World of Warcraft where I played it. I took a long time to just chill and play more or less every day. And I have one story, though I was something like level 40 or 50, I have no idea. It was a
I think I
druid.
have something on that Sevagoth that no one else can get, but that's not here nor there.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
I
keep going.
noticed, like you said, with supporting, some people ask me about going in the instance. So wait. So I say, okay, we can do that. I have no problem with helping. And then noticed, okay, they are 20 levels below me. They just wanted me to go to the raid. I kill the stuff, and they get the experience and items. And I actually thought, actually, it sounds like fun. And I just did it for them. I killed every mob in it. Just was easy because it was too high leveled for that, and they got the experience and the items, and I had fun. I could help them, and it was like you said.
Sometimes you do things just for the social reasoning.
Yeah,
Hell, my
or just to
brother
have fun.
basically walked me through Fallout 76.
What's that?
Fallout 76.
Fallout 76. I had
Yeah,
something like File 76.
I wouldn't hold it past anyone to make that.
Yeah,
My
I
brother's a big fan of those games. Is any
I
game where he can sit down and just grind for days.
I played it. Just I got a bit annoyed from it. There was one thing with Fallout that I really hated, and then I closed it. It was there is a city, I think Nuke City, where there's a big nuke in the middle, and I found a quest
A
to
ton.
yeah Nuke, and I found a quest to say, okay, you need to deactivate the nuke, but I don't have the skill level. Okay, I got the quest and say come back later. At the time I come back, I said, okay, now I can deactivate it. I deactivate, went to this quest guy, and he was dead. He just died while I was away. And then I got so annoyed that I said, okay, I just killed it down for fun, then reload it, and then quit the game.
Hmm.
That's
Everyone's got
the
their own breaking points.
yeah. We had no problem to help them, but if the quest I took time to it just dies in front of me, then that was too much for me.
Yeah, homie dies every time, like without
Yeah.
fail. You got to go kill the guy in the bar.
Mm, didn't know that. I played this for something like 10 hours, maybe. If it's so, I
Yeah,
don't know that.
the old Bethesda games are full of little details like that, where you got to really like figure out what the hell's going on, and it's a full living world and everything.
Yeah.
Mostly, they kind of stopped doing that after New Vegas. Skyrim kind of has it, but not really. There, you can
Mm,
get a mod that actually brings that shit back. And every time I play it, I always have it installed because it's really cool to see that like visualized, like
yeah.
having NPCs with their own lives and stuff. That's always
I-
kind of fun.
Like a gear connecting everything together.
It also makes you feel like fucking Agent 47. You
Mm,
track an NPC down that you really want to get rid of. It's like, oh well, in the he's like outside of town doing something like watering, the local plants or like feeding birds or whatever. I'll just follow him to be out there. And when he's out there, I'll just shoot him with an arrow.
really liked it with Hitman. So I think you mean Hitman,
Although
no?
Fallout's a bit different, seeing there's guns. There's not really anything
Mm,
stopping you from just going, haha, and then throwing a fat man into the middle of town.
mm. I
It's a weapon, not literally a obese man.
yeah. I had it with Hitman. I played Hitman that had a similar thing with one level, where they had some routines where they walk around and something like this, and I tried to sneak around and kill the people that I only need to kill, and everything else just hide. And that was really fun until at
I like
some
feeding the one
points
guy to a hippo.
you can
That's a good
feed.
one.
You can do that.
I forgot which one it is, but it's one of the more recent ones. You have to kill
Okay.
a warlord, and you can feed him to his pet hippo.
Oh, that's crucial, but still interesting. You can do that.
There's like a bunch of those. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with the guys who make the Hitman games, but they're like, hey, what if we add like at least two different ways to kill each target that are really fucked up?
I mean, it is reasonable to add that because some people will like it, but still.
Like it's reasonable if it's like I don't know what would be like comically fucked up that you could do on your own terms.
Mm,
Like you find out the main target is like uh allergic to something, so you put it in his food.
mm,
That's just something you do manually in the game. But there's like a bunch of interactions in the game you can do that are equally messed up in context.
yeah.
Like I think it's absolution. You can you go to a race, like a NASCAR race or something
Mm-hmm.
like that, in F1. You can take the father and shove him off of a fucking bridge into the way of the cars in so that his daughter who's driving hits him with the car and then crashes killing the brother. So in
Wow.
one action you end an entire bloodline.
Okay, that's a bit fucked up, but interesting you can do that.
Yeah. I miss games like that. I need more immersion sims.
Yeah. But the problem is, if you do too much today, they say, no, the game is too much, don't do that. That's kind of
Well,
sad.
that's recent censorship bullshit that,
Yeah.
you guys over in like the European countries are all fucking with.
Yeah, this is always a problem. So with Germany, they had a lot of problem with this kind with the 80 plus games with GTA and stuff like this. GTA, I'm not sure. But in my country, it's a bit more calm, but still, there's too much stuff happens on the internet like this. So, there are video games.
Yeah.
Let video games be video games.
Let art be art. Stop being a massive censoring puss.
Exactly.
No offense.
Because sometimes it's better if it's art and video game and something, because people got curious about some stuff or just want to
That joke
try
went right
something.
over your head, didn't it?
What?
I insulted the politicians by calling them sensory or censorshipping puss.
Yeah? Are
You're
they?
a cat.
I didn't know. Yeah, fair enough. That got over my head.
Just making sure. I got to make sure the bit lands. I live and die by
Ah,
them. All
fuck.
right. So what
I
are we
need
on
to.
about?
Hey, I'm not used to cat being, so
Yeah,
I still
yeah.
need to learn. Hey, there's not
I'll
a
make
lot of
jokes
stuff I
laced,
need to learn, but I'm willing to learn. So
I've been
yeah,
wanting someone to draw me uh,
a
I
pussy.
can't call it a persona, but an animal depiction.
I mean, I get an animal, so. But
Like
what?
you're gonna basically be compared to a cat for the rest of your career, probably.
To be fair, my new model has cat ears.
Yeah,
The dragon,
but
both models have horns in the shape of cat ears, so it's not far
you're
off.
gonna get like a different direction of everything. Like I
Yes.
got another German fella. He's based on kaiju creatures like Godzilla, so everyone
Mm,
calls him a gecko.
makes sense. Makes sense.
But if your depiction is a dragon in some way, you're gonna get people that are just like, if you ever get big enough, people are gonna draw you as like a Komodo dragon or a spotted lizard.
They should draw me like they want. I said it on my streams, and I say it here. If you want to draw me in some fucked up situation, just do it. I don't care. It's just a model. It's not
I don't
like you
either.
do something with my real life. So do it.
I'll
It
laugh
does.
about it. I'm perfectly okay. If it's like safe for work, I'll even show it on stream.
If it's not safe for work, it should be good. If it's fucked up, it should be good. Everything else is okay.
Yeah, if you make something so debilitating that it's actually not safe for work, make sure it's actually high quality.
Yes, exactly. If it's low quality, it needs to be funny or some kind of stuff. If you just make a low quality that funny or something, then okay, do something fun with it. I'm fine with it. Have your
I found
fun.
out that some people are passing me around on not fucking just follow this logic to its like logical conclusion. A lot of people are passing like my visage around on Twitter and stuff, like all the people I've had on mocktails and shit. I have an artist who just loves drawing this avatar for some fucking reason. Like she's just really into this because of how weird it looks.
Why not?
So it's just around on the internet. And apparently one of my like more dedicated lurkers uh keyed me into the fact that someone has in fact drawn not safe for work of this character,
In that case, you know you
which
made
is
it.
fucking crazy.
At this
I do not
point,
think
you.
they drew it because of me. I think they drew it because this is a public avatar.
Ah, okay, that makes sense.
So
Yeah,
they
fair
kind of
enough.
just saw it on the internet somewhere and it was like, yeah, you know what? Why not?
But
People like object heads.
if you have a custom avatar and they draw not safe for work for it, you know you made it.
Yeah. I mean, the guy who made this is basically a non-entity on the internet.
Mm.
He's like, I think he's from Spain or something. He's really heavy, like Spanish speaking, and he's got about 7 videos on TikTok
Hmm.
total,
Yeah.
which means I'm completely fucking destroying him right now in like quality and quantity
Do
using
it.
this.
Why not?
I am kind
Um,
of waiting to see like maybe it'll get around on the internet hard enough and he'll see it,
mm.
and then I can finally have a discussion with him about like, hey, can I have your assets? I'll pay you.
Why not? Do it. I mean, yeah. You mean, need to think. I just always while you said it's a mock battle and you drink some because I bought something myself and then on the second bottle. So I need to just need to think a bit more.
What?
You said there's a mock battle with
I
something to drink.
legitimately all I heard was bottle.
Sorry.
Don't swallow your tongue, please.
You said you normally drink something in the mock battles, and
Yes. Yeah.
I bought some bottles myself. So I'm currently on my
What
second
you got?
bottle. So I need to think a bit more. That's the thing.
Hmm.
Just to clear it up.
It probably doesn't help that I'm going deaf.
Nah. It probably doesn't help
I,
if I not understand as that people don't understand me that good.
a lot of accents. You kind of have to emphasize your words harder than normal.
Yeah, and I have a problem with speaking clearly. So I can actually do that, but I need to concentrate for it.
Yeah, I love when I like bear witness to shit like that, where it's like, you are German, right?
Close enough. I'm
All
from
right.
Austria, the neighbor.
Fuck. That's is that far away? Where the fuck is Austria?
On the bottom right from German. Left, so direct
Yeah, you know what?
neighbors.
Yeah, close enough.
We have the same language, just other dialects, so close enough.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Bratwurst, beer, and happiness,
yeah.
or whatever the fuck.
Beer is good.
Uh,
But we have more
but
the
you know,
schnitzel.
a concept of logic of hearing people from like the other side of the pond going like, "Hold on, I think I could do a southern accent," and then actually nailing it is the most glorious thing.
Hmm, fair enough. I mean,
I
is it?
can't really do accents. I used to. I think I would have to like really force it. I do know that when I get really pissed off, my inner Pennsylvanian comes out. I do know that much.
I'm not really good
I'm from
at.
the East Coast of America. I'm
Yeah,
from a city called Philly. I don't know if the bullshit of Philly gets out there on the other side of the pond, but we're like the drug capital of America.
yeah. I mean, we know stuff about America, or at least I know some stuff about America, but not about the single states. I know just
And I
America
wouldn't
as a whole.
expect anyone to.
Yeah. I think you think the same about Europe or Asian.
I mean, I don't know anything about Austria besides that you guys get fucked up for Australia all the time. And,
Yes.
you know,
More
the one
like.
painter.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Yeah.
You know, the guy who fucked up the world back in whatever. That's about it. That's all I know about it.
I mean, you don't need to know much. Maybe if you want to visit it, you know where you go and what kind
Yeah.
of stuff you want to visit, but does it make sense to know each country? No. You need to some
Hell no.
kind of knowledge. Like, okay, you know America is not in Europe, for example. Some basic stuff, But everything around it you can Google. Google Maps or something like this.
They usually Google or there's like
Yeah.
certain things you need to like make sure of and but not by too much. Like America's really non-giving a fuck, unlike Japan or something. If you go to
Mm.
Japan, you gotta do your fucking homework.
Yeah. Ch- Alone with what you have to do with cleaning stuff and stuff like this, and not disrespect people.
Yeah. America's literally the only major three things I'm aware of is people are friendlier than they seem. Almost everyone has a gun, and our food culture is absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah. I mean, what you can learn from us is drinking. So
Well, of course,
a
I
lot
have
of
German
people,
genes,
yeah. There are some,
60%,
yeah, 50,
60.
60. It's more as other stuff. So,
The others are like Russian, English, Dutch, and something else.
oh, a mix of everything.
But my two biggest genetic codes are German and Russian. So I'm a natural born drinker. Fucking, whoop.
I never actually
Crazy how
tested,
that works.
but I know my mother said that the mother of my grandmother, so my grand grandmother, or the parents
Mother.
of the parents of my grandmother, so was from Spain and Italy. So I know I have Spain and an Italian roots. No
I
idea
gotta check the other guy who's got an accent in that area that you're from. I've never heard anyone say it like that
what
recently. Mother.
the
Mother.
mother. Is it so bad?
You forced it a bit harder that time. When you said it like when you were just saying a full sentence, you said mother.
Hmm. Never
Like
noticed
with an
that.
A.
Mother, mother. Hmm. It's hard to actually
I have that
concentrate on
problem
it.
too. I have several words that like have come up that are just like that's not how it's said. Like fuck you, I'm gonna say it like that anyway.
And to be fair, my English is not my first language, and I tried to learn a lot in the last few years, so I can talk a bit fluently. But
Yeah.
there's still words and some phrases and something I need to concentrate and really try to speak it. But it goes a lot better now, so I can just say, okay, stream and talk what I think, and not always have to think what I talk.
That always fucks me up. I keep because I think you're like the third European individual I brought onto this so far.
And
Is
there,
that actually how that works? Europe is like the European tag is Britain, France, Ireland, Belgium, Germany, fucking Austria, yada yada, right?
yes. So
Like
you
Europe is
have
a pretty big thing. Europe ends when it reaches Russia and Asia.
yes. So you have England left top, the island, and then you go top bottom to Spain, Italy, Germany, and stuff like this. Yes, and then you end up with Russia. So it's
You
not the
know what?
biggest
Fuck
one,
it. I'm
but still
making it a new thing now. I'm making sure I bring someone onto this show from every like
country.
country of the Europe of the EU. I want
Do
to have
it.
one of each.
Make a
I don't know how to
map.
fucking find a French person, but we'll figure that out.
Make a map and color everyone it. Like okay, the name on it or color it or something like this. Would be funny.
God, that would be actually kind of funny. All right, I might do that when I'm sober.
Maybe even with something like okay, you have the borders and just need to paint it in like a color with a paint bucket.
So far, I've had someone from England,
Mm-hmm.
someone from Portugal,
Mm-hmm.
and then you from
Austria.
Austria. And then I need to drag. I wanted to drag someone on here from literal Germany, but he has this problem of talking too much,
Ah, so you can't get a word.
which you wouldn't think would. Yeah, basically, the dude doesn't shut the fuck up, and I've tried everything. Great fella. Doesn't know how to shut his mouth.
Sometimes I know the problem too. If I get the ball running, I really have to get stopped. But I always try to give the other word. Like stopping for
Yeah.
some reason, or ask, okay, do you want to say something to not drag it on too long? But if you have something,
I've
just say
been
it.
I've been a public speaker for years, so I'm used to just going on, but always like stopping to let someone else talk.
Hmm.
That's always what these mocktails are for, is to, teach me that skill again. But the big fucking thing is autism, which it's just like, social norms don't click in the brain fast enough. But I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. I used to be a lot angrier when I was younger.
Yeah.
That's kind of what mental's for. That's who he is. He's like the subconscious angry side,
I mean,
the demon.
we need to say communication is not easy. So
Oh no.
I noticed with some friends and colleagues and stuff like this how about I always had the problem that if people talk, I can't join in for some reason. I have a problem to find the timing. And then I noticed that it's more or less how other people talk. They try to
Yeah,
start talking before the other
I
one
don't like
ends.
being mean. That's just the whole because
Exactly.
like a lot of my life was being mean, and I kind of regret that now because of the shit I've done to people for it.
Mm,
So I don't really want to be mean, but every now and then it's kind of like, the inner voices talk, and I gotta fucking listen to them.
yeah, it's not easy. It's not easy.
Yeah.
I had more or less the other kind of problem that I want to not be too mean to other people, and now I need to start to. I always think, okay, I don't want to hurt people or don't want to make them feel bad or something like this, and just say, okay, don't say something and call it back. And now I need to start to learn that. Just say, okay, if they fucked up, just say it's fucked up.
I want to do one mocktails like that where I bring a hater on here and I have a conversation with him.
A mocktail hater?
I think that'd be funny as hell.
Yeah, if you do it right, sure.
I don't know how I would do that though, because so far most people don't really dislike me as far as I'm aware. Like I'm kind of just a dude, but I
Mm,
have like my opinions are very out there, but they're out there in that kind of way of just like, oh, he understands what he's talking about, and he's just saying shit.
mm.
So no,
So,
I don't really think anyone really dislikes me so far as a streamer.
I mean, one thing that could be that they don't take you too serious too.
Well, yeah, I've always said that in a lot of my mocktails, which is everything I say needs to be taken with a fist of salt because everything's a bit. I don't take anything serious.
Yes. Why should you? I mean, come on. Why should you take it serious? I mean, there are people that take it too serious, but that's just a waste of time.
Well, yeah, look
Sometimes
at Twitter.
yes, but sometimes no.
Look at Twitter. They treat fake people like they're real and real people like they're fake.
Yeah, I mean, Twitter is really a extreme situation because I looked a lot of Twitter stuff. A lot of hate, a lot of hey, he did something, she did something, and something like this. A lot of bots too. That some people think that's real
There's
people, some
so
real
many
people think it's
bots.
bots. Oh my god.
I'm kind of pissed off I haven't gotten any bots on my YouTube content.
Oh,
Once I start getting bots, I know I've made it into the algorithm.
I tried on Twitter to make a commission and just see. Okay, I want to support small content creator. Do you think you can do that without knowing who is a bot and who isn't? That's
No,
a nightmare. You can't.
I, there
Yeah.
was. I kept trying to remind myself, but I didn't really know how to fuck to tell you guys about it. I'm in a server right now. It's being reworked. It's a really old server, but they're reworking it right now to make it like look better. I think maybe I don't fucking know, but it's a collective community Discord full of streamers.
Mm-hmm.
It's where I got my start.
Mm-hmm.
I can invite you to it.
Yeah, if you want.
There's a bunch of other
If you
VTubers and
can.
stuff in there.
I,
Maybe you guys can find some use for it.
I mean,
Right
if
now, it's
you.
kind of dead because they're rebuilding it, but yeah.
Yeah. it doesn't care. I mean, I'm like, as I thought before, I'm like, let's say 5 to 10 servers, just to say, okay, can I make connection and how is someone and stuff like this. Even 4 collaboration servers that many people don't talk into. So it's just I'm here and try to get every chance I can. Just
Yep.
okay, I need to do something. And if you can invite me, sure, do it, please. I'm happy to do it if you do.
Anything to improve and increase and yada yada.
It doesn't care. Everything need to change or work or something like this. Change in the direction of reworking or do something new. You can't do it without it.
Sorry, water break.
Oh, no problem. I mean,
Realized I drank a little bit too much alcohol in the last 45 minutes.
they're really interesting. Can you see that?
What?
My model, you can see in my model if I'm drinking something because I go to the side and my mouth does some crazy shit.
Yeah, mine too. I put my head up like this.
Yeah, it's really funny if you think about it.
It's my favorite thing with a 3D model is because you get to see where the fucking neckline goes.
Yeah, I even noticed it
It's
at
like
first.
really obvious.
Yeah, I didn't notice it the first time I did it, and then sometimes, this was a month ago, I noticed, okay,
It is
my
really
cat
funny.
makes a funny face if I drink. But it's just the other
Ugh.
thing. You can, if you don't have a cam and just do streaming like camless, you don't have that. That's the one thing I actually want to do. I want a model and not
I
face
have
camless.
one I have one thing a part of that, but you need a really good quality mic. I've pissed people off doing that. Is every once I have a redeem that's like drink water, and if someone spams it, I legitimately chug a bottle of water, and
Mm,
they regret it usually because it's really audible.
um, understand. Man, I have a good mic. I have a mic stand with a mic on it. I have it from 10 years ago. It's not the
I need to
newest
get one
model.
at some point. I've been needing to, but don't have the money.
There are even cheap one. Something like under
There are a few cheap
100
ones.
bucks.
It doesn't help that like my setup of how I do these things is
Yeah,
very unorthodox.
fair
I don't have a
enough.
desk.
Do you stand?
I'm just laying here in bed with my computer.
Oh, okay, fair enough. That
So
is a bit.
there's not really a spot I can fucking put a microphone without like
Hmm.
drilling something into the wall.
Hmm. Okay, that's not that good.
But
Hmm.
eh,
Maybe you just mount it on your feet and then you hold your
I don't
feet
know.
up to the microphone.
It just means another goddamn thing I gotta figure out how to like make work with all my other weird wires and stuff.
Yeah, I know. It's not easy.
I'm waiting. I do plan on hopefully managing to buy a like decent quality microphone for like video when I make like any of the stuff that where I gotta talk into the mic and it's not a stream, as well as for 200 followers, I said I was gonna do an ASMR video.
I still don't understand the ASMR part. Why people like that. I understand it with rain or something like this, but I still don't understand the appeal of the ASMR
People are
stuff.
lonely. I think
Fair
that's like
enough.
one of the bigger reasons.
Yeah, this makes sense actually.
Some of it is a bit more than just being lonely. Some ASMR things are just like horny bait,
Yeah, that's sure.
but a large majority of it is like the inner ear of the human is really sensitive, and if you hit the right octave, it
Hmm.
like tickles parts of the brain and
This
kind of
makes
gives a
sense.
similar feeling of like someone running fingers down your back.
That actually makes a lot of sense. I mean,
I
I
don't
know
know.
with something like breathing or rain or some, if
Yeah,
it say something or something like this, it can be really the lonely part. You can really deal with that. But something like eating or something like this is yeah,
there's certain noises that affect people differently. I don't
yeah.
know.
I mean, they should do it if they want to, but I just don't feel the appeal of it. Say it like this.
It's I don't know. I gotta buy a more sensitive microphone though. Like I can kind of pull it off with this mic,
I mean,
but
the
not
mic is not bad.
perfectly. I mean, I constantly get told with most streams that like I have a voice for it. And I know I do. I used to like read audiobooks for stuff. I have if you look hard enough on Audible, you'll find me somewhere. I just don't remember what books they were.
um, do you know Radio Man?
What?
Okay, das was von einer Animation Series. I forgot. Ist irgendwas mit Hassmann Hotel? Some fucked up shit.
Sure.
And there was one guy that was the name Radio. I think Radio Man. They had a radio voice, like the old radio where you have some.
Alistair.
Alistair, yes.
Yeah. There's a couple
And
characters with voices like that.
yeah, and if you do some voice changer with the mic, you actually can get a really close thing to it, and you have the voice for it.
Yeah. I know. I have I'm a writer in my spare time. I've been writing for almost 20 years now.
Ooh,
And I have a character who has a TV for a head. I've done voice acting for him for a D&D campaign for someone else, and it basically sounded one-to-one to Alistair besides personality.
ooh, that's always nice. I
That
mean,
said, I would never voice an Alistair thing because I don't like the fucking character, but that's not here nor there.
yeah, you need to like it or not, but yeah, it doesn't care. You,
Unless you pay
that,
me enough.
that's the other thing. Only because you like one thing, or you, how to say it? What I saw on the internet is, okay, I like this music, but the person behind it is shit. Now I stop liking his music. Okay, the music doesn't change. You like it or
Yeah,
don't like
some
it.
people need to figure out art from artist. Some people
Yeah,
just can't do
exactly.
that.
Yeah.
And I can. I have no ill will for the guy who voices Alistair or like Rit the character. I
Hmm.
just don't like the fucking character.
Yeah,
He's a
that's the thing.
blowhard.
Did you hear that stuff about what was it? There was an actor in the TV series.
There's a lot of them.
I know that plays a child, a really popular one with the Dragon Queen and where everyone dies and stuff like that. What was it? Game of Thrones. No, I haven't. In
Yeah.
Game of Thrones, there was the really young king, and the actor played it really well, and so well that people actually start hating the actor. And that's
Humans are
really,
stupid.
yeah,
That's
that's
just
fucked
that's just
up.
how it is.
Mm,
But it's also the opposite of like either you get good content and a great person or a bad person and good content.
yeah,
Sometimes you get both.
sometimes they're
It's just
both.
bad all the way around.
You can
Like
a
with the
really good
recent
guy and
bullshit
a
with
bad content.
the fuck is his name? Pro ZD.
Mm, Pros.
He's been on Twitter for a bit. He left Twitter because he's a voice actor for a couple of things.
Mhm.
He has a heavy dedication to this concept of you need to be the exact race of the character you're playing in an animated film.
Mm, okay.
He like runs off of that bullshit
Uh,
logic.
this is. Nah. If you voice it, who cares? You can't even
Yeah,
see him
it's like
or she. Well, it. Well,
exactly.
what is?
Doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
And they found out he's a huge hypocrite because he keeps playing characters that aren't Asian. He's Asian,
I
but like
think I know who I mean.
his mentalities make no fucking sense.
Mm, I mean, one other thing is what Disney makes, where you have something like an Asian character and now a black person plays it. That's completely different again. Because,
The
okay,
most
you.
important one in history is Kratos.
Kratos, who was that again?
It's a Greek guy played by a huge black man. God of War.
Ah, what?
Yeah. Kratos from God of War.
I I need to Google it actually.
I thought that game series was big enough.
God of War. I know
Of like
God of
top
War,
six.
but
Kratos is the main character.
there's White.
Yeah, he's Greek.
Yeah? On the
They have a
metal.
very big black dude playing him
Oh my god. Why?
to get the voice right.
I mean, the voice, yes, but if we. Wait. You mean voice actor?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's fine. I think for real life action, that would make less
No,
sense.
I have no fucking idea how they're ever going to do that if they do.
Yeah, fair
I mean,
enough.
there are a couple of dudes I've seen on the internet that are just like so jacked that they probably could play Kratos,
Yeah.
but I think everyone in the entirety of the internet was like, as fucking weird as it is, just take the guy who voices Kratos and just like figure out a way to make him pitch white. Just have him play Kratos.
The problem is, you even don't have white people that are that white.
I don't know.
You need to paint people white to be that white.
I mean, just look at the Avatar films.
Yeah, fair. They are completely blue.
Where the hell are you gonna find people to voice act? The aliens, huh? How's that gonna work?
Oh my
Have you seen
god.
any blue cat people on our planet? I bet not. We should. It would be cool if we did have some, though.
How do you voice act a cat? Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just a failure. I'm not a cat. I can't voice this character.
And yeah.
Mm.
I
Yeah,
don't. I
that's.
like to believe I'm a decent voice actor, but it's not my like main thing.
I don't think I have the voice for that. And I'm really bad at making other noises, like, how to say? If you play with your voice to have it sound
Beatboxing?
differently. No, beatboxing I can't okay, I can't do it. But like you sound really different. Like the voice juggling kind of stuff.
No idea.
I have no idea how you do that. And for that I think with voice acting I'm not that good.
I have to put a lot of personality into my voice. Changing it is kind of a struggle nowadays.
Yeah, it's really hard.
But I've voice
Mm.
acted many of my own characters through D&D campaigns and stuff.
Yeah.
Mainly, I just get the personality across. It's kind of harder for anything else. That's why I use something like voice mod or whatever to get the point across. Because I can't shift my voice like I used to.
I mean voice mod is really nice for some stuff like that. Even if you just want to make some fun of it, it's nice too.
I mean, hey, having a character that's like unworldly, you
Mm,
really can't do that voice by yourself.
let an echo. I have no
Yeah,
idea you do that.
yeah, it's kind of hard to do that without like some editing.
Yeah. I did play with Audio City. I think it's Audio City. I have no idea how it's really called. A bit where I can actually change my voice and make it a bit better, stuff like this. But it was just a test. I played around a
Yep.
bit. But with live stuff, it can
I don't
really
know.
be hard.
I've always had the problem of like focusing when I try to do voice acting. Like my voice seems to shift a lot for some
Mm,
reason.
I mean, the only thing
Like
I can.
forever ago, I did a short of trying to voice act one of my many comics that I've had drawn over the years,
Mm,
and I just couldn't keep a straight voice with the character.
yeah, it's not easy.
The personality is fucking dead on, but the voice isn't.
Mm, that's the training. I had some TikTok, I think, that someone said, okay, he makes voices for the comics, for his comics, and he had a really bad time to actually, because I have many different voices, to get into the role until he found one trick that he always says something, and then a specific voice he use to play. So I had one line, and then he was the voice of that character, and that's
Yeah.
helped him. But I have no idea how to do that, so I can only say that.
Yeah, no idea. I'm really like I've always been good at portraying the personalities. I just can't do the voice,
Hmm,
except for a few characters. A couple of characters I pretty much can nail the voice dead on.
that's just training. And I think if you don't do it for sometimes, you will just forget how you do it. That's, I
What's
think, the main
the
part.
idiom? Use it or lose it. Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's for everything. If you don't do some stuff for some time, you forget how you do it.
Yep.
But if you remember everything, it could be a problem too.
Like I'm still trying to figure out a decent differentiation of sorts
Hmm. Between?
with mental. Mental is supposed to sound different than me.
What do you
But
mean
to
with that?
do his voice, all I do is just lower my octave and speak more like fluently, which
Ah.
I suppose, in some subsection makes sense. He's meant to just be my subconscious anyway.
No, know what you mean. Hmm. I can't say much about it because I only more or less have one voice, so I can't say much about changing voice. I can
Yeah.
only think about writing and something like this, or how I talk. That could be a bit different, but not the voice itself. The only thing I can do is shift my voice slightly with concentration to talk more clearly.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just need. For example, I can just use my air to maybe speak a bit differently. Like this, I don't know what changed or if something changed or if you can hear it different, but I actually concentrate on my
It's more
voice
just
now.
like all it sounds like is you're speaking from your diaphragm
I have no idea what it
with
is.
more like focus.
Yeah, focus mode.
The diaphragm is right above like or right below the lungs. So it sounds like you're talking more in like your chest.
Yeah, I don't know if it's
I
better, but that's the only
I
thing I
can
can change.
raise and lower the octave of my voice.
Yeah, I can do that.
That's about it.
I can a bit lower, but it only sounds funny if I go a bit lower. But it's more like okay, it's the same more or less. Like singing, you
Lower
get up and
is
down.
at some point I reach a lower octave where it just turns into ASMR because like, when you get that low, all you could do is whisper and it
Yeah,
just fucks it up.
I can't do that. It's still nice
Higher
that you
is,
can
I
do that.
mean, there is the really easy one, which is like you grab your nose and then it's, you sound a bit
Yeah,
fucking different
like
when
this.
you hold your nose.
Yeah, like hold your mouth and then talk to the
You sound more
nose.
nasally.
Yeah,
That's an easy one. Almost everyone knows that trick.
or helium.
Or helium. Yeah, helium will also make it a lot easier for some certain things.
But for streaming, if you think you stream 2 hours and need a helium bottle next to you, and always smoke the helium. No,
Yeah,
breathe the
screw
helium.
it. Just do Galaxy Gas on stream. You won't get
You smoke
banned.
the
It's fine.
helium.
Yeah.
No, but it would be actually funny to have some helium and then just make one. So let's say 5 minutes just helium voice.
Yeah.
But for that, we can use voice changer too. It's more or less the
I don't know
same.
why, but I always feel awkward doing a higher pitch voice for some reason because I'm so used to my voice being kind of like deep. So
Hmm.
forcing it to be higher sounds weird. Maybe it's the
Hmm.
autism. Maybe that's what it is. I like have the ringing in my ear when I do it.
Maybe it's just because it's different. You're not used to it. It's like if
Yeah.
you record your voice and listen to it, you don't like it because you're not used to it. You only hear from the in ear voice thing.
Luckily, I'm pretty used to it, and I've had the ability to dissociate and
Mm,
say that the voice I'm hearing on the screen is Martyr's and not mine,
yeah,
because my voice sounds a bit different because it's inside my own fucking head. And then hearing it from the screen is like, that's not me.
yeah.
That's the other guy.
What? something that can be is that you connected with yourself, but you think someone else made your content, and then you get a bit like slightly angry and
Yeah.
don't like it. But I don't know if that's true.
Huh.
Would be interesting actually.
Sounds like what's it called? Imposter syndrome, maybe.
No, imposter syndrome is something else.
There's a lot of things. I don't know. The brain will actively defeat you when you give it the chance.
Yeah, that too. I mean, I had or still have imposter syndrome, so I know a bit of that stuff. Not easy.
Yeah, I have no way of judging. I've never had like an actual proper other writer on here. So I have no way of judging my own work with someone else.
The thing is, even if you don't have a writer, the thing is, some people like it this way, some people might like it the other way. So your writing could be really interesting for some people and really disinteresting for other people.
Well, yeah, I already expect that, but it's a thing
So
of like knowing if I suck or not on like an actual academic level.
yeah, good, fair enough.
That's something
But
more that.
the other stuff is, do people actually like that stuff? This is academic level, or do you want some freestyle more? That's the
I
other
don't know.
thing.
I do know if some point I get high enough in view count and, people and stuff, I might start reading my own work or something. I mean, I already kind of do that. I have my lore videos and lore talks I start doing now with my little
Hmm.
universe that I have.
I mean, you can write stories too. I thought about writing a story about my character, but currently I just made some bullet points because writing takes a lot of time.
Yep,
So
lore is difficult, but it is cool to have.
yeah, I actually
You
did
don't
that.
have to try that hard with it either.
Hmm?
You don't
Didn't
really have to
understand.
try that hard.
Yeah,
VTuber lore is a lot different than, writing a fucking novel or something.
true, true. I mean, one
I
thing
mean,
that,
that
yeah,
said, I put way too much effort into mine.
yeah, I noticed you can do a lot of word building. Like, okay, how do this work? If you have magic, how do the magic word actually work? Or, okay,
Hmm.
you have wings. Why do you have wings? Or why do you actually can have wings? Why you can fly? Why you can do this stuff? How did you start
Some
being a VTuber?
some stuff you could just throw out the window of just like saying the race of the character, but usually, eh.
Yeah,
I
but
mean, most major streamers have basically no lore.
yeah, that's the thing that was a bit. I noticed that really many VTubers don't have lore, or they have
Yeah, that,
really low budget lore
that
in
ticks me
that way.
off.
Yeah, and I really like world building and having some kind of lore, even if it's some kind of basic, but not so basic that it's close to nothing.
Yeah.
And that's something
I
I
mean,
really like to do.
even still, then you get some people that are just like, I got a model for free, basically, so I'm just going to use it, and then I'm just going to play games. I don't fucking care. I have a couple people like that I've met.
Mm, I mean, what I noticed, I checked out some VTubers because I just thought, okay, if I'm on some servers, I should actually look into them because maybe I can make collaboration or something like this, or just see, okay, what can I do better? And I noticed that many VTubers don't know some basics. Even like you said, lore is one thing, but just like, okay, some people don't read the chat, some just don't stream for months. Some people have nothing, just the model, don't speak, don't do anything. And then I noticed that too, that some people don't want to put effort into it and just say, okay, I'm a VTuber stream and do nothing.
It all depends on the situation, but for the most part, it's like, uh, I don't like any of the people that are just like they say they're a VTuber or a streamer, and then you check their entire like backlog, and it's like this motherfucker hasn't done anything in like months.
Yes, that's the other thing.
I make sure I stream at least 3 times a week unless I am actually fucked, like mentally and physically.
Yeah, I try to stream at least 2 times a week, except some bright stuff happens.
Today I'll be streaming twice.
Nice.
Tomorrow I might stream 3 times, depends on how I feel.
Yeah. The problem is, I had to cancel one time a stream on a Sunday because some family business happened, and I just streamed on Saturday, so I just shifted. And many people can't aim to 1 week and say, okay, they stick to it. That's something I
Yep,
don't understand.
some can't do it.
Yeah. Even though if I'm not motivated and say, okay, I'm not motivated to talk. I'm not motivated to do a lot of stuff. I say, fuck it, I start the stream and look what happens. Even if I just.
Yeah, I constantly have to have. That's why I always have like a bottle of liquor somewhere because like after 3 shots, my ambition kind of shoots into the sky.
Yeah. But it helps. It helps
Yeah,
too. The only problem I
I mean I
have.
probably shouldn't do that. It's unhealthy, but it's also like if I didn't have some way of like instantly telling the brain to say shut the hell up, we're doing this, I would literally never get anything accomplished.
Mm, my big problem with drinking alcohol or some other stuff is that I drink it, if it tastes, I drink it like water. And I can drink a lot of water. So I drink really fast, and at some point I say, okay, should I drink something? Because if I hurry, I'm in 30 minutes wasted. So maybe I should calm down a bit. And that's the other stuff.
Yeah, I have that with certain things. I constantly keep buying like stronger stuff like whiskey and bourbon.
Mm,
And I keep telling myself, keep it around in the fridge in case like there's tooth pain or something. Or like, whatever, when you really need to like knock yourself out. And
yeah.
then my dumbass drinks it anyway.
I mean, if it tastes good. I had that problem with energy drinks. I was drinking a
Yep.
lot of energy drinks, like 4 to 6 every day, like the monster one, the half-liter one. And I had a really hard time to get it down to close to nothing. And I think it's the same with alcohol or other stuff. It's not easy.
Oh yeah, no.
Mm,
I mean, that's why I like the weaker stuff because it's like I could usually go through a whole bottle without killing myself.
yeah.
Quite like wine.
And normally do a weaker stuff because if I go to the high percentage one, I'm out because I drink too
Yep.
fast. And so the same.
It's a small benefit I've had with like being or like having the benefits of just turning the brain off.
Mm,
Like you kind of just learn certain tricks to screw yourself up when you
yeah,
really try.
definitely. Yeah, or like a shot before going to sleep,
Hmm.
and then it's
Like
more fun.
if I truly need to just say screw it and pass out, and I don't want to take melatonin that day,
Mm,
I can easily hold my nose, take up the bottle, and chug about 3 gulps before it like hits me.
yeah, I don't like actually drinking alone. I understand if some people do that with
I don't
because
either. That's why I do
tasteless.
this.
Yeah, fair enough. But sometimes if you have something like this, voice channel or gaming night or something like this, it's really nice to have maybe 1 or 2 bottles. Okay, I'm in the
I'm out in
third
the middle
one.
of literal nowhere. The closest bar to my location is a 45-minute drive.
Okay.
I'd be dead by the time I got home.
Yeah. And if someone wants to come
Especially,
to you, they need a sleepover.
yeah. So it's easier just to use stuff like this.
Yeah,
It
why
gives me the
not?
ability to hear a voice, and it's not as good as seeing a second person like in front of you, but
Yeah.
it's better than nothing.
You still hear each other, you still have a talk.
Yeah.
It's not like chatting or something like this, not like a video. You can get some reaction to it. And with models or with a cam, you even can see what the other uh, person is doing. So it's close enough, and I understand why VR chat is so popular because, like
Yeah,
loneliness, you have more connection, even if it's not real connection, but still close enough.
not yet.
Not yet, yeah.
They're getting there.
If you get so close that you can feel the touch, you know what people will do.
Well, yeah, no shit. I've fucked around on that application for long enough. I know the bullshit people get up to.
Yeah, sorry. I tried VR chat, but I'm too shy. More or less was too shy for it. Just
Fair.
randomly go to people.
I
With
refuse to
streaming,
use it for anything other than to amuse myself.
yeah. That's the other thing with streaming. People come to you, so you can't say, okay, I'm out here. If you want to talk, talk to me. While in VR chat or other thing, you need to go to people to talk. Maybe easier too,
Hmm.
I think.
I don't know. Most people at VR chat are degenerates anyway.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, you meet someone who's like got a good head on their shoulders, but
Uh,
not often.
I mean, there are a lot of crazy people and strange people and goofy people around, but normally are not that bad.
Yeah, it depends.
Depends, yes. Some people are just crazy.
Every every MMO has their like weirdos and such. Hell,
Yeah,
Roblox is going through that right now.
yeah. That's the other thing. That's the other thing with the whole paper Visa Mastercard thingy currently. That's some fucked up shit too. What they're doing.
People always want to control people. Been a
Yeah.
thing since fucking Fire was made.
Do you know why they did that?
I don't know. Do you?
Um, I heard
Does anyone know
that.
why anyone does anything?
No, I mean why Mastercard and things like this say okay, they need to deactivate accounts was more or less from one group. I think they said okay, they don't like these people, and every people they say they don't like, they deactivate the account or say no, we can do that.
Well, they're just censoring everyone because they're absolute pussies. That's just it. They're just total
Exactly.
wusses that want to like. They don't want to deal with people.
And pussies are better. See, look at me.
It's like it's a fucked up reality of like, and it would be a stereotype that wouldn't be as serious as it is if it didn't keep fucking happening. Which is every time that something like this happens, where people get censored or like a business is like dog shit,
Yeah.
it's always like white women,
The thing is,
like
it's not.
basic ass white women.
The thing is, it's not even each white woman. It's just a specific group that thinks they want to do something and they are angry. That's the
Yeah,
other
for no
stuff.
reason either.
Yeah,
It's usually
that
they're all angry for no reason.
uh, one thing I get really mad at is some people, some let's say five or even less people fuck up that much that they make the whole group look bad. And that's something
Yes.
that I can get mad at with because okay, you had a nice one, and now you fuck it up, and so okay, you do it for this group, but actually you don't. You fuck it up for this group, and that's really stupid. And I
I
think
don't
it's
know.
something, yeah. I think something like that's happened too. And I don't want to
I
be
just
mad at people. That's the thing.
I just kind of pray and hope that like I'm never easily fucked over by stuff like that. Like
Yeah,
I know I have a good enough head on my shoulders that if I screw up somewhere and someone calls me out, I have enough reasoning to go, ah, yeah, I did fuck up. My bad.
yeah. I mean, if you fuck up and you understand that you fuck up, you should say, okay, you fucked up. The only
It's just a big
problem,
problem with the majority of the internet right now is a lot
yeah,
of people are just absolute sociopathic narcissists.
mm, you want to control everything.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
if it,
I'm just here to chill, drink, rail,
yeah,
you know?
yeah. I don't want, I don't want some. How do you say it? I don't want that. Hmm, don't find the words for it.
Yes.
Yes, more or less. Yeah, I don't want to. make people feel bad or something like this, but sometimes you just need to point it out that
Yeah,
some
I don't
stuff
want to
should not
be
happen.
political or a
Yeah.
problem or whatever, but it's kind of just like when I'm looking around, I'm gonna call a duck a duck.
Mm,
When I see problems, I'm gonna fucking say something. I'm gonna make a joke about it at your expense.
mm, yeah.
Because like fucking life's a clown show, and I'm trying to be the guy who's the comedian in the front of the row.
That's the other thing. If you're a comedian and people love it, let them. I just don't like if people get mad because of other people too. Like in comedian
Yeah,
shows, some people
people.
say don't say that joke because I get mad that he cannot say something.
Yeah,
It's
a comedian's job is to say totally rancid, unhinged shit that's gonna either upset you or make you laugh.
mm.
That's their job. That's the purpose of what a jester does.
But even if you get mad, you can't should not say too much about it. You can say okay, you get mad, but not just say okay, you need to lose your job for that because okay, you just
Yeah.
don't get it.
If if something makes you angry, that immediately should have one of two reactions. You either need to get even with the thing that made you angry,
Mm.
depending on context, or you need to have some reflection on why it made you angry.
Yeah.
Most people skip both of those steps and just go for the nuclear option.
Oh. The other thing is with just because you're angry at something, it doesn't say okay, you need to destroy it or need to do something about it. You can get angry at it, calm down, and say okay, good, you did a nice job or it was nice or stuff like that. Only because you're angry, it doesn't
Health,
say okay.
the healthiest reaction you can have to something that makes you angry is fixing it.
Mm, but you can't fix everything. That's the
Of
problem.
course not.
So sometimes you can
When
say
you can't
okay,
fix it, you avoid it.
yeah, but sometimes you can't do that too, so live with it.
You just kind of have to get over it, and
Yeah,
it's not exactly healthy, but you deal with it till you can actually accomplish one of the first two.
yeah, exactly. But sometimes you can't do both of them. Let's say okay, you hate your work and you hate people in your work, but you can't actually do something about this because you could need the money. So you need to deal with it until you have a new job.
Yeah,
Just
you either
getting rid of.
dissociate or you figure out a way to underhandedly fix it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what my brother does.
Hmm.
If he finds any like problem at his work, he slowly and significantly replaces people.
I mean, if the people have
He
the
doesn't get rid of
problems,
them. He tries really hard not to get people fired. He just switches their like areas to get like new people.
uh, but that's the other thing. If you have really problematic people, it's hard to say, okay, just keep it around. People don't want to fire them, at some point they need to fire them if they really troublemaker. It
Yeah.
doesn't help.
Usually that's like there's a mentality for that. If you're at work, if you have the ability to fire people at a job, most of the time you probably should if it's
Mm,
like genuinely fucking the company. Like
yeah.
if they're doing something truly wrong that's screwing people over. But 90% of things can kind of just be like put under the bridge
Mm,
and deal with it. Because I don't know about over there, but here in America, we have about 35 people working at the place I'm at.
mm-hmm.
The minimum necessary people you need for a department store of that size is 50.
Okay. Yeah,
And that's
no.
a lot of places in America. That's a lot of fucking places. Because they keep giving jobs to motherfuckers and saying, hey, can you do the job of three people?
Mm, I think it's with our country, it's so in the middle. We hmm, sometimes it's like okay, you have a job where you have 50 people, but actually just 10 work, and for the 10 maybe you need 5, for example. That's like political jobs or something like this. countryside jobs, and sometimes you have like, okay, you have 10 people, and the only solution to get the work done is everyone makes overtime. So more or less the
Yeah.
same, just other amount.
It a good manager or a good like leader will see something happen that causes overtime and stress and
Mm,
then fix it.
yeah.
A bad one will kind of just write it under the rug and move on.
Mm. But the other thing is, sometimes people are that way. I talked with a woman that was some kind of, I have no this, some office job, and she was not high up, but she had some people under her, and she had really many problems to give this work out to other people, because every time someone else made it, she need to check it and say, okay, you did it wrong, I need to do it myself, and got burned out of it. So that can happen too. And they got.
I mean, that is a constant idiom. If you want something done correctly, you do it yourself.
Mm,
And that's almost entirely sitting on that fact of like the exact thing you're thinking of is only going to look exactly like that if you do it.
yeah.
Otherwise, you got to deal with that.
Yeah, but if you always do stuff yourself, then you have a burnout situation. Because you
Yep.
can't say other people can do it, so you need to do it, and then you work 300 hours each week. Do we have so much in a week? Oh, wait, I need to make 1 week more, or something like this. So just unreasonable timetables for setting up yourself, and then you get burnout.
Yep.
And people need to be really careful. Some people say, okay, I need to do that, something. Don't forget, your mentality and your body goes first. It doesn't care if other people need you. If you are broken, you can't help them. Or if say, okay, your mentality and your body is broken, you can't even work or have stuff like this. So make sure you are safe first, you don't have problems, and then you can do the other stuff. And many people forget that.
As much as it is fucked up and the world has developed in a way that's like, help your fellow man where you can, do what you can. Yeah, do your own thing.
The
Worry about
thing.
self before you worry about others.
Yeah,
Make sure you're in like a good state before everyone else is, solved as well.
yeah. Because if you can't move because you're so broken, you can't help other people move.
Worry about me before you worry about we.
Mm-hmm. There's no we
Communism
if.
can wait.
Yeah. And what I really
First, you have
like,
to develop socialism, then
yeah,
communism.
like I had, for example, I always be a bit more calm about deadlines or something stuff if I give someone else something to do, like a commission. And with my model, actually, it should be done last week, so end of August. But I always plan more ahead, and I notice, okay, the content, the artist has some stress, so and had more commissions to do. And I was say, okay, I don't think she will be done at the date, and just say, okay, is it done if it's done? Don't stress yourself and stuff like this, and just say, okay, it takes 2 weeks more, and it's done. And I think, okay, the 2 weeks are too less. I still plan until the end of this month. Don't stress yourself. I can wait, and some people can work if you don't have a complete fixed deadline where everything is dependent on it. Even then, okay, you can shift it if you talk with a lot of people. Don't stress yourself too much.
I'm always willing to wait for anything,
Yeah,
unless you take an entire year to do something easy.
I mean, one only thing that's the exception, I think, is if you say you are done and you pay something and then you stop answering. You don't tell something, okay, you need to shift it. You have no idea what
Yeah,
happened, and you wait for weeks and weeks and they say, okay, do you get an answer? Need to search for someone else? I have no idea, just say something. if you had a good excuse and say, okay, my internet broke down or something broke down or you had a problem or something like this, okay, let it ride. But if you say, okay, I didn't feel for it to answer you, okay, that's then a thing, okay, that's a deal breaker for me. Just say you have no time or just say you don't want to do it or something like that. Hey, it's reasonable. You don't do everything. Just tell it.
Yeah. I usually try my best to tell people like, hey, what the fuck's going on? Are you there?
Mm,
Hello? But every now and then it's like certain people I gotta do stuff with. It's like, bro, come on. Don't make me have to like get up off my chair and like ask you what the fuck's going on. You're older than me.
yeah.
Like, I think I've had multiple people that tried to help me with projects,
Mm,
and these are like grown ass men and women. We're talking like early to mid 30s.
mm,
No families, no kids. It's like, what the fuck's going on?
mm.
I asked you for one thing 2 weeks ago.
Just say you have a problem or don't want to do it. You,
Like, just tell me you're
yeah,
busy. I accept. I'm reasonable enough. Don't just like fuck it, just forget. Well, I guess that also is a thing. If like your
yeah, good forget.
ADHD just kicks your ass, and it's like I don't remember. Then it's kind of just like, well, then I'm not fucking working with you anymore because I need someone
Yeah,
who like know what the fuck they're doing.
yeah,
I need someone who's
exactly.
like there and they're ready. Maybe not ready, but like they'll contact me when they need to.
Yeah,
If your ADHD is so goddamn bad that you forget about the deal you made where money's involved, then there's a problem.
yeah. And this is the other thing. You can't just say your mental or some other problems to take an excuse for you're fucked up. You can do it in a
Your
calendar. You can make,
disabilities should not literally debilitate you.
yeah,
They're an excuse, but they're not a full stop.
mm,
They're good enough to like give it like sorry this happened.
yeah.
They shouldn't be like a full blown like write it off.
For example, even if I forget things, I always need put it in my calendar, make a reminder and something like this. And you can do that too. If you have, you forget stuff, write it down. And if you think,
Yeah,
no, I don't want to write it down because
learn
I
to
should,
get over the hurdles.
yeah, push the pride away and say, okay, you need it.
Don't don't let your disability literally consume you.
Yeah,
Although I do let that happen every now and then.
yeah. I mean, sometimes
As
happens,
a
but
treat,
still,
I give my depression a day.
okay. But as long as I can deal with it.
Yeah, yeah, every once in a while, I forgot what that meme was. I swear I saw it before. Of like, I did a lot of things this week, so today I'm giving my depression a treat, and I'm letting it just let me lay here and do nothing.
I think everyone needs that.
Yeah, every once in
Okay.
a while, you do need to just fucking stop and
Yeah.
just sit there, just stare at a wall for a few hours.
I normally have one day, at least one day a week where I don't plan anything and just say, okay, watch some movies, do some random stuff, do nothing. Even just if you sit outside and watch on your phone some stuff.
Yeah.
Take your time. See,
If
everyone
my
needs that.
body hits me with the old "Hey dumbass, you haven't slept enough recently," I just cut the day off.
Yeah.
Like, you know what? You're right. I'm not streaming today. I'm
Mm,
gonna lay here. I'm gonna watch YouTube. I'm gonna take some melatonin, and we're gonna sleep till I feel better.
yeah. Like I said, your
Today, the
health is more
depression
important.
wins.
This one thing I always like to do. If I have some plans with people, like collaboration today, I always check in at least one day before and a few hours before, an hour before, if everything is okay. If it's still the plan is fixed, or if something come up or something like this. Because sometimes it could happen, like you said, depression or something like this, and you are just unable to do something or just oversleep or just dead for too less sleep, then I know, okay, he doesn't answer, so it's less likely that he will go to the collab. Just as a check up, okay, is everything fine?
Yeah. I mean, I had that with the last mocktails I was supposed to have
Mm.
earlier this month, or the end of last month, my jaw just decided it was a great idea to hit me with so much pain it would cripple a horse.
Oh.
Just fucking felt like it. It just decided, yeah,
Mm.
no, screw you. Three of my teeth decided to hurt all at the same time.
Oh. Oh, that's bad.
And like, I don't know if you know pain well, but it's kind of hard to drink and talk when your entire jaw feels like it's being ripped off.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
So,
I mean, it had some kind of different kinds of pains. Some like tummy pain with. I have no idea what that was. I thought, okay, I die. And one with teeth that had to be what is it, pulled, and
yeah,
that hurt a lot too. And that was so much that there was a part of my teeth was broken that was really how does it sharp and starts to damage my inside of the mouth and start really hurting. And I noticed, okay, I had to do something because it hurts so much. And that happened too.
yeah. I don't. I really need like some reasoning on it because like at least once a month, maybe every like once every 3 months if I'm lucky, my teeth will just start hurting in certain
Hmm.
spots. Like I know damn well I have a broken molar. Oh, that's
Ah,
depressing.
broken
So
molar.
the teeth that suck are on this side. You see which side is actually broken on my model, right?
Wait, give me a second. I need to make it a bit bigger to see.
My broken teeth are on the left,
Oh, the right. Wait a minute.
but the
Ah,
left is
the
all
right,
fucked up.
yes. The right part is a thing poking, yeah.
Yeah. But, you know, the logic is still there.
Yeah.
Sort of a connection between persona and person.
Yeah. I thought about that, but the only thing that's between my persona and person is more like the classes. I have classes. But
Yeah.
I don't have that much that I can say I can convert into my persona. I don't have tattoos, I don't have a piercing or something like this. So it gets a bit hard to find stuff to actually
I
put in
mean,
my persona.
I don't know. I've always been good at that personally,
Yeah.
like linking stuff together.
I mean, the only thing that I can do is the cat like thingy.
Yeah. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll figure it out. I'm just lucky. Maybe not lucky, but I have a couple of things I can easily put between me and the avatar.
Mm, I
The jaw
normally have.
problem, the
Yeah.
suit, the love for
Like,
gold.
yeah. I thought about putting Easter eggs in the avatar, but I'm still not sure what. And yeah,
I don't know. I leave that to my architect who's making the new model.
what
They
kind of
keep saying
model?
I'm gonna put weird they're gonna put weird shit in that model, and I'm like, all right, go right ahead. I'm game for it.
And what kind of model do you want to make or want to get?
Just a more personalized version of this.
Okay, it should still be the same.
More or less.
Mm-hmm.
It's supposed to have a human version of it now.
Ah, oh, but
I have
with the wings.
I have a 2.5 of Vroid model that I use
Mm-hmm.
sometimes,
I saw something on
and
your YouTube.
we're gonna do a thing where I like link the two of them together, and that's where the 2.0 comes from.
Mm. No, okay, I understand. So you
But
have the human form, but with parts of the current form.
yeah,
Ah, makes sense. Yes.
they're still trying to figure out the thing. There's supposed to be a toggle where the head disappears, and then I have this ring here.
Mm,
So I still get to have my object head.
makes sense. Makes sense.
So that'll be
I mean,
cool.
actually, if I think about it, my wing looks kind of close to yours. From the color and the
Kind of.
black. Just your wing is a bit more broken, I think.
Yeah, mine's all ripped to shit.
Yeah, but it's not that far off actually.
Yeah, I keep having that with a lot of people I bring onto here.
Hmm. Um,
Like the
uh,
last person, Lynn, had a literal one-to-one color palette with me.
oh, that's nice.
Before that was Mimic, I believe, or Elliot.
Hmm.
Uh, Elliot had bat wings. Mimic is a monster.
Mm-hmm.
Technically, I am too.
Ooh, did you hear about the concept about the mimic town? Where
No,
the whole town is a mimic or are mimics.
I could believe it.
The idea is that it started with one mimic and that just lived in the town and eat people, and then noticed, okay, if they eat too many people, people get too cautious and try to kill it, and if it's too less people, then gets too hungry and can multiply. And then at some point they start to find the right balance about eating people, that they can grow more and more mimics but still are hidden in the town. So at some point there was a whole mimic town where the whole town was mimics all around that lived with the people, and I don't know the ending of it. I don't know if the people still live there at some point just got rid of. But the idea is interesting.
Sounds like Switzerland.
Okay. Why Switzerland?
They seem a little too happy for their own good.
Fair enough.
Seems fake.
There was even, I think, someone that says about
I
a mimic sport.
I do know the fucked up story. Um, it's not like that, but it's kind of like that, of like folklore of a city kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
World War II. I forgot who told me this story. I think it was like a veteran or something from World War II. Um, a, a city in Germany, I believe it is,
Mm-hmm.
or the outskirts of Russia, or something like that. A German platoon was going through a dead city.
Mm-hmm.
In that dead city, there were still refugees and people trying to like squat and survive. The platoon finds a single child who had walked out into the street to stop them. And even with World War II Germans, they're not that fucking evil. They're not just going to shoot a kid.
Yeah.
And the kid tells them, blank face, no emotion. There are people here. They are watching. There is gold under this town, and it makes people crazy. It makes them kill each other for it. You shouldn't stay here. And the kid just walked off back into the building.
Mm-hmm.
The Germans killed each other.
Oh.
Literally minutes later, after the kid vanished, one of the soldiers immediately drew his gun on one of the other Germans, and they all just started shooting each other.
Yeah.
And since that day, it might have like refurbished or whatever, but that left that city a ghost town for years
Mm.
because they believed it was literally haunted.
I mean, I kind of understand the reason behind it, because I
Kids are
think there,
scary.
yeah, it's scary, but I think psychologically, I try to words it is really hard. Um, Mentally speaking, it could be that the German people was so fucked up with the situation that they thought, okay, with gold they can fix it, and
Yeah, the
that's the
fear and
reason.
war and all that. And then
Yeah,
hearing a kid talk about how, like, yeah, this place is haunted. It makes people kill each other. They're just so fucked up in the head. It's just like, maybe I'm cursed.
I
Maybe the
think
ghosts have taken me.
I'm not even think that deep. I think more or less the gold one. That think they thought, okay, I want that gold. If I get that gold alone, I don't need to battle in this fucked up war anymore. And at some point they say, okay, if I need to share the gold, I don't have enough, and then they start to kill each other to just have the gold alone. I think something like that more.
Yeah, that seems to be always a good way to screw up a gang of people. and you have
Yeah.
the ability to like fib that hard.
Mm,
If you can bullshit that hard that people will believe it, you basically win.
yeah.
I know I've done that previously in other things, D&D campaigns and such, and roleplay
Mm,
and whatever the fuck else. Is if you can blatantly tell someone that like, hey, there's stuff in that house,
mm,
you should get it. It's kind of a certain amount though. Sharing it might suck. Those people are gonna kill each other,
yeah.
guaranteed.
Yeah.
You word it just right, and people are going to turn on each other if they want like greed.
And with the ghost thing, it's really easy to say, okay, actually it was haunted, and they have a really easy excuse to shoot each other.
Yeah,
So yeah.
anyone will take it an advantage if there's like a bit of disbelief.
Mm,
If you can throw your problems at something else
yeah.
and not take blame, you usually take it.
There's a lot of people that do that. I notice that
Yeah,
in many games you do that too. Some people say, okay, this is because XYZ, I'm not bad, the other ones are bad, or because of this situation, some this. I mean, some stuff are true, but some
everyone's
stuff
bad.
is yeah, but some stuff is just okay. You want the excuse.
In competitive games, everyone is bad at the game unless you can hit a fucking 720 headshot no scope.
Fair enough. I
I
mean,
I miss those days where my thumbs worked properly and I could play COD with the best of them.
I noticed that my reaction time gets really bad, and with concentrating and stuff like this. So that's one thing too.
It's still burned into my corneas that one point back in college, I had a group of pals I would always play COD with,
Hmm.
and we used to play a lot of the hardcore series, which is like every gun can kill in one shot because we were
Yeah.
cowards, and that's just a lot easier.
Hmm.
It's more like hardcore is more about reaction time than knowing your gun.
Yeah. Makes sense.
And we were playing, and one guy bet me $20 that he could kill more guys than I could in a round,
Okay. Why?
even though he knew I was not as good at the game as him. He just knew
Ah,
I was
okay.
competitive. Like
Which
this guy
understands.
was a professional COD player.
Did he lose?
We're we're talking like played rank matches and stuff for most of his like time playing COD. He's like used to the game.
Yeah.
I play it casually for fun because it's just the like gameplay is pretty good.
Hmm.
At least back then, 2016. Um, he made that bet, and by the end of that match, me and him had roughly like I think it was 255 kills between us.
Wow.
I don't remember if I won, but if you've ever played COD, you know that's a pretty fucking ridiculous number.
That's really much.
Yeah,
I
me and
mean,
him kind of went sicko mode for like a solid 20 minutes.
how long is a round? 15 to 30 minutes? Or something like this? I don't know.
Yeah, a round is somewhere around 30-ish minutes.
Yeah. This is too much, actually. I mean,
But that's usually what it takes to get me to start trying is a
yeah.
bet of money.
I mean, with COD, I actually tried playing it, but with the whole kill series, you get a helicopter, you get this, I got some kind of not fun anymore. Because it was more like, okay, that one that had the best kill series upgrades, and that one that get the first 5 kills just won. And that's got me disinterested
I
in
mean,
the game.
I left all of those goddamn shooter games to
Mm,
the sweats. I can't deal with it anymore. I'm happy with my PvE games and my co-op stuff. I don't want to deal with other people anymore. Most of
Yeah,
these motherfuckers are sitting in their room, door locked, literally in nothing but a t-shirt, pissing in bottles while they're playing their game. I can't deal with that.
yeah.
I'm here for fun. If I want fun, I'm gonna go play fucking, PvE extraction.
Mm. Or the
I
zombie
don't I don't
mode.
have time to deal with people that have like no life.
Yeah. I, I played a lot of PvP like League of Legends, but at some point I noticed this is just not fun. You can put a lot of time into it, you can try to get good into it, but people are salty till people stop trying at some point, or people do random stuff and get angry, mad, or something like this, and talk shit in
Yeah.
chat. They say, okay, this isn't
My
fun
brother does it
anymore.
on purpose.
Yeah, that too.
He
But
actively throws in League because it's funny.
okay, fair enough. But yeah, it got me
But yeah, I don't
frustrated.
play. I try not to play competitive games anymore.
Nah, same. The only thing I do is sometimes last competitive game or competitive games I played was something like the Marvel Rivals, just because it looked fun. But then
Rival is pretty good.
it's good. I played with a friend, but the friend got a bit too salty because, understandable, it was something like 5 games, and 4 of them we couldn't play because someone was IFFK, and the match just cancelled. So we needed
Yep.
5 games to actually play a game, and then we got frustrated.
Yep. I don't even remember all the games I'm currently playing. I know a lot of them are single player and stuff.
Mm,
I've wanted to get back into Helldivers, but holy crap, is it basically impossible to get people like on a schedule to play something?
yeah.
We're still trying to finish Elden Ring. Um, when I beat Grimshire, me and my brother are gonna play through all of the Borderlands games.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember anything else I'm playing right now.
I've had that problem with games like Among Us. I really like Among Us and play with some friends, also offline friends, and we had a good group, like 8 to 10 people that we played with, and at some point it got less and less, and we had 2 weeks we didn't play, and so okay, now we can play again, and we couldn't get a date. Every time was like,
Yeah.
hey, make a poll. The poll was not filled out because some people say, okay, if there are not enough people on the day, it will not fill it out. They say, okay, then you have nobody fill it out, so
Uh,
it doesn't work.
I want to like fully believe that if you give people like 2 weeks of notice, they can figure a fucking day out.
No,
But
I tried.
no, because apparently no one knows how to like call off a day or like whatever, or whatever you got to do.
The best situation I had, that was kind of funny again. I tried to uh, find a date to make a trip. For I had something like 10 dates to choose from, and one couple was like, okay, from the 10 days they had to choose one, both of them only had 2 that are free. So just with 2 people, you just get rid of 8 days.
Ouch.
Yes.
Like I've done it before, but that's because I'm determined to like interest myself because uh oh, what's the word? Not morality. Um
Mm,
yeah, morale.
mm-hmm.
Morale means more to me than money.
Yeah.
I will throw out several days of work with the fact that I am going to have a fun time.
Mm, yeah.
Money means fuck all to me. But that
Yeah.
doesn't seem to be the case with everyone.
Yeah. I mean, it depends about how much money. If it's like a monthly income where you say, okay, if that money is thrown away, you have problems. That's another kind of story.
But in the day's economy, you can throw out a single day,
Yeah,
maybe.
that too.
I know some people are literally living paycheck to paycheck,
Mm,
but like you're gonna suffer either way. So
yeah.
you might as well throw out a day and enjoy some time with friends.
Mm. And even if it's just
You're living to
some,
be happy, right?
yeah. But I noticed that with sometimes it's really, how is it? I say it differently. If it's just not money based and say okay, it's just a day, it doesn't care because it's a free day. You can do stuff. Maybe a drive here, it's like $5 to $10 gas money. So and then you have a
Yeah.
day with your friends and so and maybe you eat something. They say okay, you eat there, so you save that free $5 to $10 with eating there. So it doesn't care. So that is actually no excuse. The other thing is if you have like you need to live paycheck to paycheck because you have really too less money, you are really close to say, okay, if I have $5 too less, I can't or I have too less to eat. In that case, okay, you can't at least say you don't go out eating or you don't go to the cinema, but it's not the case all the time.
I mean, the easiest way to save money is stop eating out,
Mm-hmm.
unless you know some weird tricks to like save money. But it's like, I mean, I can't speak for everyone in America. Most of these like people in America are fat fucks that like they need to eat like 5,000 calories a day to like keep themselves alive.
Mm.
Maybe not alive, but
Yeah.
you know, I I eat around 3,000 calories a day, and I weigh 160 pounds.
Mm.
I'm
And
pretty damn light. 6'3". What the fuck is that in your turn?
160 is
180,
72
180,
kilogram.
180
100
meters, millimeters. What the fuck?
pounds, you said.
Centimeters? Centimeters.
Centimeters.
Wait, I'm a 160 pounds. I think that's about
I pull up the
80,
calculator.
85 kilograms. I
Wait, you
think that's
said
off by a bit.
160 pounds
Yeah,
is 72 kilograms.
I was close. I was off by about 8. All
And
right.
height, you
I
said
am 6'3". I think it's about 180. 180 centimeters.
6, 3,
Maybe less. 170?
no, 190.
Jesus, fuck. I'm taller than I thought I was. All right.
I normally use feet to centimeter, like where feet and inches and the centimeter is one part. So it's a
Might be
table.
off by a little, but yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm.
unhinged levels of skinny, but I'm also like athletic.
I actually don't know my weight. I started to lose weight last year. I switched
160 is
my
a guess.
yeah. I have no idea because I lost a lot of weight last year, like 10
That's
kilograms,
good.
like let's say
Maybe.
22 pounds last year, or even more. I don't know. And this year I heard that some people say I lost weight again, but I don't have a scale. So I have no idea how much I really lost because
I don't
I
know.
don't know. And I had this one problem last year that I said, okay, I was really too much overweight, or too much for me. Let's say it like this, and say, okay, I need to do something. And I had a lot of energy drinks, and my cholesterol was too bad. And said, okay, I need to switch something. And then I switched my how I eat stuff, switched what I eat, how much I eat, and something like this, and lost
I just
weight.
kind of eat and then work like a horse.
That works too, but I have an office job. I don't move
Yeah,
that
that would
much.
fuck you.
Mm-hmm.
That would do it.
I can
I do a lot of
run
lifting.
around my computer, but that's it.
I I have a goal. I either need to reach it or break. Okay, if I can break physically and like medically have the reason to stop fucking doing it, then we're gold. I can live with that. But right now, the maximum weight I can lift is about 80 pounds. I can lift about 2/3 of my weight,
Mm-hmm.
maybe like 3/4.
Yeah.
It's pretty okay, but I want to be able to lift like a little bit more than my physical weight.
Mm, like yeah, pulling yourself up somewhere.
Yeah, I want to be able to physically lift my body off the ground
Yeah.
for like several minutes. Or at the bare minimum, I want to be able to lift like 200 pounds to my chest and hold it there for a
Mm,
couple seconds.
yeah. I mean, you can reach that. You just need to train.
Well, it's both training and eating. And if I want to put
Yeah.
any more mass on, I have to literally double my fucking consumption,
Yeah.
which I don't know how to do that.
Is it like you can't eat more because you can't eat more? Or it's more like, okay, you don't have the time or the money for it?
Money, time, bit of a mix things.
Mm.
I eat like 4 meals a day of
Oh.
like decent quality. I would have to somehow put more food into my gut, and I don't think that's possible.
Yeah, I know what you mean. But sometimes it's
Or I need like denser food. Maybe I just start eating buckets of ice cream. Who knows? Maybe that would
maybe.
work.
Yeah. What I noticed while I was changing my food habits was what kind of stuff you're eating. It does a lot. Like I
Oh
did
yeah.
eat a lot of heat up stuff, like frozen stuff, like ordering stuff and something like this. And I
I
even
try really damn hard to eat at least 2 salads a week. 2 salads a week.
yeah. And now it's more like okay, I know what I don't eat prepared stuff, frozen stuff, and fast food. More or less okay, I eat out, but more in a restaurant or something like pasta or something like this, not unhealthy. And change it that way. You can do a lot of fucked up shit and say, okay, you get some calories in that way, but it's not good because you fuck up your body with with that bad stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe something like
But yeah,
milkshakes.
sometimes you just gotta do it.
Yeah,
Your body will be able to burn off most things.
yeah,
You just gotta work hard enough to do that. That's always been the problem I've noticed with a lot of people. You don't work out enough.
yeah. Or you
Your
don't do
body will
enough.
naturally burn calories off if you fucking try hard enough.
Or eat differently.
Yeah, most people are a little different, but most of the time, if you try hard enough to burn calories, you will burn calories.
Mm.
The only thing that will ever stop you from burning calories is a literal physical disability.
But even then, if you just eat less as you consume, you lose weight. So,
It is a really fucked up like thing to offer because I had a conversation at one point with one person that was like, I'm 125 pounds or not 120, fucking 250. They were highly overweight,
mm-hmm.
fucking 100 more than I am, and they're wheelchair bound. And I've had to physically stop myself from saying, okay, start lifting yourself out of the chair. There's your workout. That's the best you got.
Yeah, actually, really, it's a good idea.
Realistically, unless you are quite literally quadriplegic, there is no, there's nothing stopping you from working out.
There is even a machine or some workout thingy where you just do with the hands. It's like a bike,
Well,
bicycle
lifting
training, just with
dumbbells also works.
yeah, or lifting powers. But for condition, not condition, stamina. That this is the
Yeah,
same training with the feet, just with the hands.
yeah.
That works too.
There's always options to work the body.
Yeah,
You just got to figure out how.
and if you have a wheelchair, you can just say, okay, drive around more with the wheelchair. I think that's a
Go
lot
for
of
like a
things
10
you
minute
need to.
roll.
Yeah, or roll up the hill.
You'd be good. Yeah, just make sure it's not a really steep hill and you're good.
Yeah, I don't want to. One thing is that if you have really someone that drives, can you say drive, roll around a lot with a wheelchair, is don't fuck with the people because they have a lot of arm strength, I think, if they
Yeah,
move around a lot.
yep. You need quite a lot of force to be able to move yourself around that much.
Yeah, even if it's good, how do you say it, if it's a good turning.
But it's sort of a multi layer thing there, you know?
Mm,
being wheelchair bound sucks, but you can still work with it. Being wheelchair bound and working from an office in your own home, fucked.
Mm,
You got to take time out of your own day to work out.
mm, yep. And the other thing is,
Ugh,
one thing, I don't know if it's fucked up or just nice. What I really want, if I need a wheelchair at some point, I want some lights on it. Like under the wheelchair, like floor light. That's
I want mine to be all sparkly and shit. I want it to be
just,
made out of like Gucci stuff.
or just a computer inside the chair so you have always your computer
Yeah.
with you. You can play around a lot with that stuff.
Oh yeah. All right.
Mm.
We're almost at 210.
Yeah,
Um, we might be able to make it to three. We're kind of just gambling, like
yeah,
usual.
why
I gotta
not?
go take a leak though.
Same.
So let's have an intermission. We'll be back in like 5 or so minutes. I might make something to eat real quick as well.
Yeah, I will just go to the
So
toilet, maybe take something, and then just keep the chat alive.
I'm gonna hit the intermission. I'll see you guys in a few minutes. I'm gonna make a frickin' sandwich.
See you later.
Be back in a little bit.
Just looking a bit around. How's everyone doing in the chat? Do we have fun? Ooh, what? What? What's happened, Squidge? Ah, wait, is it the third one? The fourth one. Ow, meow, 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 meow. Yeah. Well, it's the single outfit of the face dragon model, but in total it's the fifth one. Mama. Fifth. While I'm working with something like overlay and stuff around streaming, you are doing your model stuff. I mean, you put a lot of work into it, so it's not like you do nothing. But you keep your work in the direction of model making, while I do something like other stuff. I think for fast drawn together overlay, it's not even that bad. Meow, 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 meow. Ooh, that's a nice idea, Squish. If you can make that, I think people will be interested. Sometimes I see stuff like the people upload how they did something, and if the video is made, no, how does it? Sometimes it's interesting to it's really interesting to watch, but if it's too long, it gets less interesting. Like if you show like 10 minutes video for a model, it's maybe too long for a short look and too short for a long overview.
I'm back.
Right. Maybe.
My
Well,
setting
you're back.
situation's all fucked up now, but it's fine.
Yeah, I noticed. Should I push the? Should I make it smaller? You think the chair is too big for you?
Um, Hold on, let me try something.
No, you are far
Am I
off.
still on screen?
No, you just went to get some milk.
Yeah, hold on.
I hope you come back. Okay, now you're walking. Oh, now you're right. In the right position.
Ah, yeah, there we go. Cool.
Nice. I talked
Yeah,
with
it
Switch a
fucks up
bit.
every once in a while when I put the fucking trackers and stuff down.
Yeah, fair enough.
So I apparently we ran out of bread.
Oh.
I was gonna make a sandwich and we don't have bread, so I made a wrap instead.
Ooh. Nice one. I just Went to the toilet and got me a cracker.
Hell yeah.
There's so like wise waffle kind of thing. I really like that one. While you was also I just talked a bit with Squish, and for some reason Squish just changed
I
color.
went from basic ass white bread to a wrap, not quesadilla. Fuck.
There was one time I made a wrap out of a pizza. I didn't had something to cut and had no idea how to eat it and just rolled it in. So I rolled it
Just
around.
eat a whole
So
pizza, you know.
yeah, it was a bit strange
Yeah,
to
but
me.
sometimes you just got to eat a whole fucking pizza like a taco, you know. Just those
Yeah,
days just happen.
exactly.
It's like a joke from one of those comedians that are just like, I ordered a pizza from a pizza place and they sent it and it was uncut. And I don't know if it was a hate crime or something because like I'm fat, but I rolled it up and ate it like a taco anyway.
I mean, it's not
So
a
I guess
bad
they do
idea.
their clientele.
Yeah, I know what a calzone is, but a calzone is half folded.
No, a calzone is the dumpling of pizza.
That's actually true. That's actually true.
A dumpling is you take bread and you seal it.
Yeah, yeah,
That's a
makes sense.
calzone. If you just take a fucking pizza and you fold it and eat it like that, that's
Hmm.
closer to a taco.
Hmm. Yep. Because in the calzone you push the things together, the ends.
Mm-hmm.
I think we made Squish hungry.
I haven't had a calzone since like the pandemic.
I actually, I think close to never had the calzone because I like the pizza open. But what I do sometimes is something like
I mean,
a
calzone has its like purpose when it's like a specific kind of meat and stuff.
mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like you get more meat and such with a calzone than you would with a pizza. Like
Mm,
if you handed me a pizza with cheesesteak stuff on it, I'd feel insulted. But if you put cheesesteak stuff in a calzone, that's good eating.
hmm. Just
Like
a quick
chopped
look.
steak does not make any sense on a pizza. You could do it, but it doesn't like it's not as fulfilling.
Let's look. Ah, okay, and see. Yeah, makes sense.
That
Yeah,
too.
makes sense.
Spinach and feta really only work in a package. They don't work on a pizza.
Hmm. One other thing is what we have something like baguette pizza, where it's more or less not halved, but more like a baguette-like pizza with the things and then
Yeah.
putting on on the top. That's nice too.
French hot dog.
Yeah, more or less. Just if you have it to
Is
the
that
top,
real?
but
French hot dogs?
I need to start googling because I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, this one. Where you just put a hole in the bread and put the dog in it. The
Yeah,
hot
you
dog in it.
basically just hollow out a loaf of bread and stick a fucking hot dog in there.
Uh, spinach is good too. Spinach chicken.
That would actually be really good thinking about it. I don't know why I've never tried to pull that off.
Oh,
You buy a baguette, you cut it in half, you hollow out the middle of it, you stick a kibasi in there.
mm. There's one good pizza I had, frozen kind, with cheese and spinach on it. The interesting part is it's really softly because of the spinach and the cheese because it's
Mm.
not dry.
I don't know. I can't tell at this point if the Italians can like deal with the amount of bullshit people put on pizzas nowadays.
Probably. I think the only pizza that the Italians have is salami and plain one.
Like Japan is crazy.
What did Japan do?
Yeah, Japan has pizza, and they have a couple ways of doing it, but their main way of replicating American pizza is by putting hot dogs and burgers on it.
No.
And that just feels like some fat shit. Like that
Oh my god.
that's some legitimate fat ass shit is a pizza with burger bits and hot
Oh,
dogs on it. And I feel like I would die after three slices.
oh my god, that looks like okay, you want more meat and more meat and
Mm.
okay, that's a bit too much.
See, when I get a pizza, I get a supreme because I like a variety of flavor.
Hmm.
That and the local like area near me, the grocery store sells a fucking um a frozen pizza for about six
Uh,
bucks.
no, please, no. I mean, at least it's cheap, but still.
Like I think there's a cheaper version which is like barely $4, which is also a supreme, and
I mean,
it's like fucking it's like 1.2 calories.
hmm,
So like for $4, I
you
am
get
getting half of my goddamn intake of calories for the day.
yeah,
Pretty good.
good. What we have in our country is something like a pizza automat, where you get some like frozen baguettes, so things, and you can pay for
Hmm.
it to get in 3, 4 in the morning because normally don't have shops open at that time. You can get there, get your frozen pizza like thingy for a few bucks. That's actually fine. Even if it's okay, it's cheaper if you buy it frozen. Good, but you don't have it in 4 in the morning. And it's cheap enough, why not?
I mean, cold pizza is best in the morning.
Mm-hmm. It's really nice. If you have a pizza and in the morning you have 1 or 2 slices left.
Some of the best
Oh.
breakfast I've ever had in my fucking life is waking up and realizing we still had half a pizza done.
Okay, something happens.
What?
Okay, your voice just cracked because of the connection.
Oh,
No idea if it was from me or
cool.
from you.
Maybe.
Its view is
We've been going
fine.
for 2.5 hours. My connection usually starts dying around this time.
Hmm. Fair enough. He wants to sleep. Uh, heavy food. I mean, there's some interesting food ideas out there. I'm really curious why McDonald's still didn't automate fully. Hmm? Do you talk? Do you say something? Hello? One, two. I think he's a mute. It could be. Okay. I think that error doesn't help. On his stream, he's talking. Okay, I think there's some kind of problem. Can I do something to fix? Okay, now he's lost. Wait, I closed it. Hello?
Hello.
Okay, you was completely silent.
I think Discord just gave the fuck up on both.
Something happened.
Well, it's good that that simple trick works.
Yeah, as long as it's just that.
You know.
I just noticed your hands are moving, and for some reason you don't talk.
Oh yeah, no yeah. I gotta remember to do that. When there's something like that happens, just start like flailing my fucking arms like this.
Yeah, not this, but it was just in the middle. You had your hands going left, right, so a bit. Yeah, not this, but yeah. So
That's crazy that it tracks that. Did you see that though?
yeah, I see that.
It tracked that damn near perfectly. That's
I mean,
fucking. That's actually crazy as shit.
the VR headsets are really nice. It the thing is, they need to
Right.
be good enough that you can do that stuff. Everything else is too much. Yeah. I think VR chat got really popular as the VR headset got cheap as like 30, 30 300, 400, 500 bucks headset without a computer. That's the point where VR chat just got up like crazy. And I think I can't hear you again. Yep.
Hello.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, it stopped working again.
Yeah, I just want to use my arrow to point to you to point it out.
I'm literally hitting the end conclusion of what our like systems are willing to deal with.
Yeah. If you have too
Two
much problem, we
hours.
should call it a day.
Yeah, I think 2.5 hours is pretty good, honestly.
Yeah.
Hitting a middle ground or like an intermission somewhere in the middle there would have been a better idea, but oh well.
Yeah, man. Normally we had no problem if we keep going for an hour or something like this. But if you have so much
Yeah,
problems,
probably should have done it at like an hour 45, but oh
yeah.
well.
But I have to say, it was
Yeah, an hour and a
actually
half is pretty
worked
good.
out nice. It worked out nicely too.
Yeah, I'm happy to finally do another one of these. It's been a while.
Yeah. How many times you normally stream? Also like this?
Yes,
Okay.
most days.
Hmm.
But, the next mocktails will be on fucking the 18th, I think it is, with Squish, and then I gotta find someone else to do a thing with next month.
Hmm. So we do a lot of people like this.
I think it'll be Sylvie. I told them I was gonna find a day for them after some bullshit happened. The teeth thing. I explained it earlier.
Hmm.
So I gotta find a day for them.
Hmm.
And then we gotta find new people again. That might take some time.
Yeah. But as long as you have people to talk to.
Yeah, always good to have more mocktails. I need to get to 12. I'm trying to think of a good number to like round the season off on.
Ah.
I
How's
don't know
that?
what number would be a funny one though. Maybe I'm like uh I gotta look up the number of like the known number of like king cocktails.
You can say
Like there's
24.0.
maybe, but you know what the mother sauces are?
No.
Okay, well there's four mother sauces for like
Um,
cooking. There's red
240,
sauce,
69.
hollandaise.
What?
There's red sauce, hollandaise, um, a different white sauce. I forgot what the fuck it's called, and a onion sauce of some kind. Don't remember that one too much either, but I know those like main ones.
Ah,
Drinks have the same thing. There are, I believe, 15 cocktails that are like the big cocktails, the major ones that
15?
everyone should know.
I only know something like 4 or 5 from my country.
There's a lot.
Yeah.
There's a lot
Okay.
of cocktails, but there's a
Hmm.
big 15.
Oh,
I might be
cocktails.
wrong. I gotta look
I
it up.
thought about soft drinks. No idea why.
I don't know. I'm starting to lag like a actual like crack addict, so we should probably like hurry this up and like finally like
Yeah,
cut it to chase
fair
before we
enough.
both like literally scream and die. Anyway, it was a great
Anyway,
chat. I was
get
happy
chat,
to
yes.
have you here, Dreg.
It was nice to
When we
talk
get
with you.
to season two, I'll happily have you on as a returning guest.
Mm-hmm. We keep in contact.
Um, yeah, I'm always around. I'll send you and Squish the invite to the collab Discord that I'm a part of
Please do that.
when I get around to that.
Mm-hmm.
So
And maybe if
I'll
your
see you.
season is taking a bit, maybe have a new model at the time.
Hopefully, we'll see.
Hopefully.
I do plan on my birthday finally releasing the new model if it's done
Oh,
by then.
and good luck with that.
Yep. Hell only knows. Anyway, good luck and Godspeed, everyone. Till
And
next time.
and have a nice day.
Bye bye.
Bye.